The concept of this frost build is simple, and that is not to rely on snow globe for survivability. You'll be able to walk around, kill enemies, and have enough tankiness to mitigate a couple of hits. You can even become immortal with this build if you cast your ability at the right time always. As you can see, I have pillage on my frost. Initially, I was planning for a resonator frost, but honestly, ball builds bores me at the moment, which is why I decided to spice it up for a little build. I'm kind of tired hiding in Frost's snow globe all the time, and just waiting for enemies to come to me. What this build does is allow you to be more offensive and take the fight to them. Why did I choose pillage then? Aside from the armor and shield reduction, the main purpose of this ability is for shield gating. 1 second invulnerability is enough to make my walking snowman build perfect, and when I say walking snowman, this means that we will be using his 4th ability most of the time to freeze target, and give us ice armor, which will help in terms of survivability. Although the ice armor is nice with frost as it adds protection from incoming damage, plus grants knockdown and status immunity, the protective shell doesn't last long, especially if it's getting smacked by a couple of enemies. It's not affected by any damage mitigation mods, and the only way to put it to good use in the past is to freeze a lot of enemies, so you can gain more ice armor. Now, this is where pillage comes in. I don't only give us over shields, but also 1 second invincibility to safely cast our avalanche. It will be an endless loop of casting pillage and avalanche to both survive and lower the defense of enemies. The build goes like this. I did not put blind rage on this build, since this is more of a caster mod setup. Some players used to put lots of power strength on their frost to take advantage of the armor reduction from avalanche. While it's good to have, it will surely not be suitable for this build since we want a constant flow of energy to cast both pillage and avalanche. Anyway, do remember that pillage also strips defenses, so it does also provide that armor strip that we want from our 4th ability. However, you will not get a full armor strip once you cast avalanche first, then try to strip the remaining armor with pillage. It works the other way around. You'll need to strip some defenses first with pillage, then cast avalanche to remove the remaining armor of the enemies while they are frozen. Another thing that you should note about this build is why I decided to have adaptation. This mod does work on shields, and we all know that shields right now has a 25% base damage reduction. The overshield that pillage provides will last longer when hit by enemies compared to not having adaptation on the build. This will give us another layer of defense before it can even reach shield gating. This build is pretty solid, especially when you want to do some long endurance runs, or any high-level missions that require the assistance of frost. I did not remove Snow Globe in this combo, and only replace Ice Wave for Hildren's pillage ability. Having Snow Globe means that you can always take this build into defense missions, and also, I did not remove Freeze because it's a good utility for destroying snow globes. If there's a weakness on this build, then that is against Infested, since pillage won't be that effective against this faction without its augment. However, the build can still be viable, since you can just use Avalanche for crowd control and survivability. Pillage will just be useless against Infested for this setup. Nonetheless, it's a pretty fun build to run with Frost. So that's all about it. I hope that you find this video informative. Let me know in the comments section about your thoughts about this Frost Helminth combo. Also, don't forget to subscribe if you are new to this channel. Thank you so much for watching. Squad Leader signing off.
This is the future. Human error. Evolution. This is the future.